Hey, loves. Okay, you guys are not going to believe this, but my ex boyfriend was trying to make me his sugar mama. Like, I'm so serious. Like, he wanted me to buy him expensive things, never really offered me anything that he wanted, all these expensive, extravagant things from me. He wanted me to buy them for him. And I disagreed. So I met this dude when I went to go get my phone, my brand new phone, and he was cute. Not really a dude I would talk to necessarily. Like it was kind of like one of those things where he kind of hollers at you, but he's sweet about it. I mean, he's not ugly, but like you probably wouldn't even think to even approach him, let alone try to get his attention or anything. He was cute, um, but he wasn't like my type. He had on like a Michael Kors belt, a jacket, these nice jeans, all this, like stuff. But I mean, it was cute. But something about him made me think he might have been like a little bit fruity, a little bit gay. And I still think there's a possibility that he's gay, but I'll get to that. So, I'm getting my phone, and he's in there, and it turns out he owns that location. Another location. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just really tired. But turns out he owns that location and another location in the city near me. And he was just in there. I guess he's like the general manager. Whatever he is, his occupation. I don't know. Okay. We didn't talk for that long, obviously. So, I mean, he's nice and everything's, good. And he tells me, "Oh, you're cute. I'm gonna call you tonight." I didn't have any makeup on. My face was not beat, honey, not like this. And I kind of felt kind of ratchet. And I was just like, "Really? You wanna call me? Like, I know how I can look. Like, I can look like this. And this is how I look on the daily." And so, he calls me that night, and we hit it off. We're talking about stuff and things that we like in a relationship, things we don't like, with turn ons and turn offs and things like that. Just trying to get to know each other a little bit. And, he talks about, if we were to get into a relationship, that, you know, would he get spoiled? Is what he said. He's like, "Would you spoil me if we got into a relationship?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should be vice versa." I was saying, like, further down the road, like, we've been dating for like 3 months and some change, or at least 3 months, at minimum. And now we're like buying each other gifts, things like that. So, weeks go by and we're still talking. And I think he just took that and misconstrued it, because we'd only been talking for like, um, honestly, no, we had been talking for like a week, and then he brings up that he wants this jacket by Pharrell. And y'all, this is not a cute jacket. Like, I love Pharrell, and it's not a cute jacket, and it's like a $500 jacket. $500 is not a lot, and I get that. But if I'm gonna spend $500 on a nigga that I just met, then I can obviously, pay for that by myself. You know, like, it would make no sense to spend $500,000 on a dude who I just met, and I don't even know if I fully even like this dude or not yet. So I'm just like trying to figure out, like, is this a bad idea? Is this a good idea? Should I really be doing this right now? Something deep inside of me just tells me, not to do it. But then I kind of feel bad. I'm like, maybe I should buy him this jacket. He's asking real nice, and I did say this and that. I'm like, I shouldn't do that. But I was like, I just like tried to like put it off to the side. Like, he'd be like, would you at least help me pay half? And I was kind of willing to do that. And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess maybe. He's like, well, when the next time we get paid? And I was like, next week. And I had bills to take care of. Had to go get my nails done. Had to get my hair done. I had, whew, so sleepy. I had things I needed to do with my money. Um, and I was considering maybe paying half, but then he wanted me to pay full, and then I like spent the night at his house, and um, he like told me the next morning, will I be able to get my jacket today? Like, he acted like a little kid about it. He's like, can we go to the bank? Can you just get out the money? Like, trying to pressure me into it. I'm like, no, I really don't want to, you know? And so I knew he was going to do that, and I had a feeling he was going to do that. And so I was just like, oh, you know, I lost my card. Like, I did a little white lie because, like, I'm already not feeling this dude and the way he's acting about this jacket, and all disappointed and making me feel like it's my job to buy him this fucking jacket that he could buy by himself because he has more money than me. Nigga got like 3 cars and a truck, 3 motorcycles, a whole nother house in Georgia. He's from California, but he moved to Georgia. He's in the U.S. Air Force. You know, he owns these stores. Like, nigga, you got some money, okay? Your house is nice. It looks like you had a female decorate it, and I still think he's gay. You know, he came from Atlanta, and most dudes in Atlanta, they're undercover. But we're not gonna get into that. But still, you know, I'm just like, you have more money than me, okay? I still live with my parents and my grandparents. Like, I still live here in my house. You have your own place. Yeah, it's an apartment, but you even have a house in Georgia. Like, I'm about to buy you this $500 jacket. Like, we just started talking. I'm not even really feeling you at this point. Why would I spend money on you and then regret it? And, like, why aren't you spending money on me first? Like, I'm a lady. Like, hello, it should be a mutual thing, not I'm just buying you something. Like, what am I gonna get out of this? And, like, I just, it just got on my nerves. Like, no. So, but this dude, I like, there was just other things about him other than the fact that he wanted me to spend money on him. He just seemed so fruity and everything was like this, and he was like, oh, that's so cute. I mean, I have nothing against gay dudes. I have tons of gay friends, lesbians, gay men, whatever. I have tons of friends, you know, that are, you know, homosexual. But I just don't like it when someone is trying to come across as straight, but they're actually gay. And I just don't feel comfortable trying to date a masculine man who acts feminine. I just don't. You know, I need a masculine, testosterone, tall, buff, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly dude. Okay, I don't need like some PB Herman dude. I like that's not what I want. Okay, I want nice muscles, taller than me. I mean, he was taller than me, but not by a lot. Like there was just a lot of factors in there that just like, and he seemed like he had like kind of anger issues, and seemed like he could have been controlling. I think that's what he was doing when he was trying to make me buy this stupid ass jacket that was ugly as fuck. Anyways, but I was just like, I'm not doing this for you. I hardly know you. We just met. You don't deserve it. Sorry. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you don't put a ring on it and we serious, I'll buy you a jacket, a $500 jacket. I'm good with that because I know that, you know, we are on the same page and we're going to be together. But if I just met you and we just started talking for like 2 weeks, I'm not buying you shit because we could be broken up the next week. I could just find something out about you that I didn't know. Plus, y'all, this dude's name, I'm not gonna say his full name. Well, actually, I'm gonna say his name because nobody's gonna know who he is. The dude's name was Lorenzo. I don't have to say his last name. The dude's name was Lorenzo, he says. And like, you know, I was at his house and he was rude one day when I spent the night at his house. He made me think that we were going to church together the next morning, and so I didn't drive to his house. It's the morning time. I'm getting ready for church, thinking that I'm going to church with him. He's all, "Where'd you park?" You know, like after I get dressed and we go downstairs. I'm like, "What do you mean? Where did I park?" I'm like, "I didn't drive here. I got Ubered." And he was like, "That's not what we talked about. Communication's a big deal to me." You tell me communication's a big deal to you. You were the one when I called you to talk about coming over. You were like, "Oh well, I'm trying to go to church in the morning." I said, oh, "Okay, you know, I'll probably go." You didn't say anything when I said that, so that's communication right there. Because now you all saying, "I never said that." No, you're not going to church with me. Why can't I go to church with you? What do you have? A girl that you want to see there? I mean, like that's kind of weird. He's like, "Well, I told you I gotta go out of town to one of my stores or whatever to like this city that's like 2 hours away." That's not really out of town, dude. Sorry, I don't think you know what out of town is. It's not that out of town. Okay, like it's not that far away. So he's like tripping and he's all shaking his head no, all breathing all hard. I'm just looking at him while he's in his car, because I was about to get into the car. I'm just looking at him like I kind of wanted to hit him because I have a little bit of anger issues. I have a temper, and just the way he was acting, getting all pissy and kind of acting like a dick, I wanted to hit him. Like, what the fuck you think this is? And you think you about to get a damn jacket from me, and you acting like this? He was acting all pissy, and you should have told me, all fussing at me in the parking lot. Like, who the hell you think I am? So you know what I did? I just tried to act calm and try to act like, I am not a psycho bitch, because I am. I tried to act calm, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll call one of my friends to come get me. I'll just chill in your place for a little bit. He was like, he just was breathing all hard. So I'm okay. And didn't even really say bye. He just like threw me the keys and like sped off. So I went up the stairs to his house. I'm like, does this nigga know who the fuck he's dealing with? Obviously not. And you like, I'm still on this. You want me to buy you a jacket? I don't know shit about you. Okay, we just started talking. Okay, really? So I'm just, kind of snooping around his apartment, trying to figure out what I can see, and I know that sounds really bad, but I am at this point. I'm just looking around like I don't really know you, and you think you have the right to flip on me, and you think you have the right to try to request an expensive ass jacket to me to buy? No. So I'm looking at his stuff and his packages from Amazon because I know how to do things. I'm looking at his packages from Amazon. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is your real name? I didn't know his last name. He never told me. I just want to know, like, can I do a background check on you? Like, I want to know, like, who are you? What am I dealing with here? I look, and y'all, his name is Larry. It's not even Lorenzo. His legal name is Larry. I was like, if my name was Larry, I'd go by Lorenzo too. Like, the only thing I think about was SpongeBob. When I read that, like, that's the only thing I could think about was SpongeBob. And it was just so bad. It was so funny. Oh my god. But I was like, I cannot date someone named Larry. I can't even take myself seriously right now, even like trying to get that out of my mouth. Oh yeah, this is my husband Larry. This is my boyfriend Larry. Larry. No. So that was like a deal breaker for me because it just put everything together. I'm like, this nigga named Larry, he think he can flip on somebody, So finally, one of my girlfriends comes to pick me up. And at this point, like, he was all trying to claim himself as my boyfriend. No, I consider myself single. So we decided to go out and about and go car shopping, and I meet this really cute dude named Chris at the car lot, and he's all sweet and nice, and he helping me out and stuff, and he cute. It just helped me get my mind off of this ratchet thing over here. So, Chris, asked me for my number and stuff, and I give it to him, of course. And we've been conversating every now and again, but it just kind of helped me to see, like, okay, don't settle for this dude. Because I was thinking, oh, I finally got a catch. He has his own stuff. He's like well in life. He has like a house and a car here, a car that he's good. You know, all that stuff does not matter. You know, not saying that like Chris is like amazing and he's great and I'm in love with him. No, I mean we're just talking, like not even talking, just conversating. I'm just saying, like, it was like a wake up call to me from God that okay, you don't have to settle for this dude. Like, he's obviously not it. And like, to make a long story short, this dude to this day is still asking me, so whatever happened, you helped me out, because he tried to tell me that now he needed money because his mom is sick and that he helps her out and all this stuff, and he helps out his nieces and nephews, which could be very true. And kudos to Larry. Kudos to Larry. But I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that $500 out of me so I can give you the money for the jacket. Why is your mom's medication exactly 500, just like the jacket? Why, if it was her medication, why didn't you say $200, $100, whatever, $50? Why is it exactly the amount for the jacket? I'm just saying. But I'm so thankful that I was smart and I got it together and I realized this dude is not for me. I already think he's kind of fruity, kind of gay. He's not really my type, and I should not be even with someone like that who's trying to pressure me into giving him money for a Pharrell jacket. And that's another thing about him. He was very materialistic. He had Versace this, Versace that, Louis Vuitton this, and he was very like about his labels and everything. And I used to be that exact way too. And I don't frown upon people that are like that. It just takes, time to get out of that and to realize that there's more to life. I used to be all about Louis Vuitton, everybody, and not to say that I don't like those brands, but I'm okay with going to Walmart to get a pair of leggings. I'm okay to go to a regular mall store to get an outfit. I don't need designer necessarily. I'm okay to go buy things from Fashion Nova, or City Trends, wherever. Um, I don't need something that has an authentication card or whatever. Like, it's just pointless to me. And he was very about everything that he had. He was kind of judgmental. There's just a lot of things about him that rubbed me the wrong way, and I could never see him as being husband material or someone I would even introduce to my parents. So, yeah, that was my story time about the guy who wanted me to spend a whole bunch of money on him and be his sugar mama. Like, I'm younger than you. Why am I your sugar mama? If anything, you should be my sugar daddy. But I love you guys, and I will be doing a vlog tonight. And this video, I'm trying to figure out if I want to post it right now or if I just want to wait. Um, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I do love you guys. I will be vlogging tonight. So I love you guys. Mwah. Come back for more.